Hello, guys. Hope you guys are having a great week. Okie dokie. What the hell's going on? Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh. There we go. So last time we had a couple students appear out of the darkness. So we had a fire one and this one. They were two wolfkins. Cool. What should we do today? What should we focus on? So what I really think we need to focus on is making sure that research gets done. Where are we at right now? He's focusing on learning how to make 1-2. Cool. Alright. We've got food making. Yeah, what do we have all the way about here? I think there's a higher priority for Annabelle, because otherwise those are gonna get destroyed. Annabelle is harvesting mandrake. I think Annabelle should be harvesting mandrake right now, but I'm just going to let her do it. I guess we can do a battle. We're just gonna have to remove Annabelle from the battle, because Annabelle needs to not be there right now. Chanel. An interesting name for a character. Yes, they're not eaten. Don't understand. Oh damn, he's a... I forgot he was an Earth character too. That was my bad. His armor has disappeared, so we will put armor back up. Everybody's not feeling good today. It's all good though. Stuff happens. What is Arthur doing? Priorities, Arthur. Arthur, darling, you need to eat. Oh, jeez. All of my people are having issues. Oops. I think I forgot to make it non-emergent for them. Now they need to take care of themselves. Where's Beverly's bed? Honestly, Chanel needs to probably go to bed too, so we're gonna send Chanel to sleep. Danny's still starving. Yes, I know Danny is famished. I'm sending him to go eat right this second. Don't worry. Usually I make this first area too short, so I'm kind of glad I made it taller than I normally do. Because it is difficult to fix a build once you've started. And it's not impossible, it's just difficult. So I think instead of putting that on the side like that, I'd need to kind of put it in like a center area. An intermediate classroom going, that's good. Oh, she can't harvest those during the day. Okay, that makes more sense. Bond shaper. I need to be able to make alchemy to make those. We got a bridge. Yay! Sigil, magic mirror, pot, dining table. Oh, unshaper. When do we do alchemy? Looks like I may need alchemy. Station is number 5. Oh well, we'll just let it be. Why the direwolves are still eating the rats when they could eat bitter rice. Maybe they just secretly like it. I don't know. We need most right now. Honestly, I need like that. Let's move Chanel back there. Put Ophelia on the back burner. Actually move Beverly and Ophelia, because it looks like that's specifically something for Ophelia. Begin battle. Apparently they made some improvements to the combat thing recently. I'm guessing that's what those like little spots that I keep seeing are. A void shroom has appeared. Oh my goodness. Fortunately, those are just gonna keep appearing because I don't have much choice in the matter. Alright. Earth armor. Ophelia. Smack 'em. Earth armor. I like that now my water people and fire people do double damage to certain creatures. It was something they must have added recently. How did Ophelia... Oops. No, wait, not her. Iris, my bad. Three spectral Cora have appeared. Where are they? Downstairs. Wait. We haven't revived her yet. Iris. Oh, I can assign one of the children to do it. Go ahead and revive your teacher, friend. Okay. Ophelia's being revived. Which is good, because I'm hoping to give some of these people, yeah, performed a revival ritual. Trauma, Mana Thirst. A trauma that causes all of the mage's spells to cost 1 more mana. Not as bad as some things we could get, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna accept that. Rat eating my bitter eyes. Do me a favor, Ghost. Nah, you don't eat my food. Those are my crops. I'm gonna let these people eat and then I can get rid of some of these shrooms, honestly. There we go. Alright, Ophelia's been... Wait, has Ophelia not been... Nope. Alright. Ophelia, go back to medical rest. Let's do that. Forgot to save. Earth armor. Fireball. Armor. What do you guys... Oh. Hey, Edge. Oh, fun. Modded. Repo? That sounds interesting. I know you've been enjoying that game, so I'm glad. Go ahead and have him pass for the moment. He doesn't need to really worry about casting, because it looks like our students have got it dealt with. In battle. Trying to see, because it says there's an extra mage back here, so I'm curious. What does that do? Oh. Go ahead and fireball, deal with that one. Pass, get him some more mana. Oh. That's something where I deal damage to somebody, but I give them armor. Those guys don't need to worry about armor, because that's basically all they do. She's gonna pass and regen some mana. Because these guys honestly have so much armor right now, they don't need to worry about doing anything else. Nice. Let's just keep going. I mean, we're doing good. Nobody's, died yet, so... Just your weary head. What the heck? Got me the ability to make some really nice looking armchairs. Nice! And Incantophones. Something my school definitely needs. Alright, let's start this like we usually do. Is that... This character is slowed outside of battle. Here with a cure terror ritual at the medical bed. Oh, he's terrified of something. Nice. Apparently they're both terrified of something. Interesting. Alright, well, looks like we need to go do a cure terror ritual on 2 of our people. I don't have enough worm pod. Rest. 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 Should make enough so that Iris and Chanel can get rid of their terror issue. That's not what I was meaning. Well, I've got like 6 terrified people. Okay. Interesting. Okay, no, my entire staff is terrified. What the heck? Okie dokie. I don't think I've ever had this issue before where all of my people are terrified. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to harvest some wormweed because apparently we've got a issue of terrifying everyone. I mean, I knew I was crazy, I just didn't know it was, like, contagious. Is everyone actually terrified? Okay, now it only shows it on Chanel. I am very confused. Maybe the red thing means that they're not terrified, and that means that, I don't know. I'm assuming that might be what it is, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Beverly one we didn't want to keep. CC. Oh no, she was one of the ones we did want to keep. Okay. So we're gonna have to let her be. How about this dude? Yeah. Yeah, I think Chanel is the one we didn't really want to keep. So let's go ahead and do rituals. Graduate. And we'll have to wait for his terror treatment to be completed. Her terror treatment to be completed. Alright. Rituals. Graduate. Chanel. Oh, I can do up to a group of 4. Okie dokie. That makes more sense. I changed that around because it used to be you had to have a group of 4 to graduate a student. Now you can have one person graduating up to a group of 4 students. Beverly, my darling. Looks like you need some medical rest. Students with human affinity. Humans. Stalwart. There we go. Arthur's Inspiring Pouch gives us +3 and +10 to mana. And Chanel's Stalwart Idol gives us +15 to mana, to max mana, and +15 to max HP. Both makes it so that when they're displayed, they can cause the summoning of wolfkin or humans, respectively. Which means we would get more humans and or more of wolfkin if we displayed those, but we don't have a display room yet, so we don't have to worry about that. Honestly, this is probably going to become our display room. And we're probably going to bring the ritual thing over this direction. Because it has to be in a public room, which means it has to have more than 2 open entrances. 3 spectral Cora have appeared. Ophelia, be a darling. Go hunt those things. There's the other one. Ophelia, be a darling. Go hunt that. Now realize why nothing's getting put in chests, and it's because we don't have enough room in our chests. Which means we need to make another one. Which means we need more smoke sticks. Closest he to completing the research he's on currently. He's on rooftop defenses, which means we're gonna get lightning rods soon. Which is nice. Lightning rods are important. Means once I start being able to make those, I will be able to prevent my school from being struck by lightning, which is very important. Amelia, you are sleeping. Fine. Just speed through the night, because it's honestly easier than waiting for them to wake up. Yeah, harvest that. Honestly, we're gonna have Julia do some stuff for us real quick. She's gonna go ahead and harvest some of these smoke sticks. These smoke reeds. And we're gonna make some chests. Because we desperately need more chests. So now we can make 3 new chests. 1, 2... Not sure why Ophelia is awake, but she's... Oh, it's, like, morning. Okay, that's more reasonable. How much bitter rice do we... How much bitter rice gruel do we have? 25. We have enough that it'll last for a couple of days. We'll need to put that on Ophelia's list. We'll put it as a priority 4. And make about 30 more. We're waiting for the ability to get the stir fryer to make stir-fried bitter rice, which is +5 conviction food. However, we're still trying to get all of the tier 1 stuff that Sylvia can do up, and then Sylvia will become a person that just usually does all the grunt work while the people are sleeping. Oh, wow, now we have an assembly hall. Nice. Must have been because that had a private thing to it, and I can't really fix that without just adding an extra door. Which is a little more annoying than it seems. Because it means that I'm wasting materials when I could just put it in a more public spot. Dungeon monsters will soon respawn in the dungeon. Where will they respawn at? Probably right there, honestly. Julia, don't refill that word, please, because I don't want that to close yet. In fact, I don't particularly want either of these to close. Nice, Arthur's dealing with it. So Arthur is probably going to... It's probably just going to be best for me to just let Arthur deal with it. Because, honestly... She seems to be doing a much better job. I need to see what I need to do to make a recreational room real quick. So let's look at our room book. Go to workshops. So, me to increase their research rate, I need to make a skewed room. A skewed room just means it needs to be 3 blocks larger on one side than the other. So I think what we're gonna do real quick is skew this room, which will give us the ability to make Arthur work efficiently. It's honestly all you have to do to skew a room is that. It seems incredibly complicated until you realize that's all Askew is. Okay, good. Iris is dealing with that. We are going to move this into here. In theory, all we should have to do is put that in there, and then suddenly it will become a workshop. And he will be able to research faster. Seems reasonable. Unlike what we did last time for Arthur, we're going to make it so that he doesn't worry about teaching. We're not going to let him worry about quilting or warding. He's essentially going to do everything else. Arthur, you don't need to worry about that. Need to worry about that. We're going to say everyone needs to worry about medical rest. We're going to say that Arthur does not need to worry about anything except for medical rest, charging, and research. Julia. Is this voyage room that appeared? It's right there. Deal with that. We're also going to make Julia worry about hauling mainly so we can try and clean up some of this stuff. Because it's going to be way easier for her to deal with stuff than some of our other characters. She can just kind of wander through walls and go wherever she wants. Which makes it very easy to have to deal with things sometimes. I've essentially told Julia, though, that her main deal is that she needs to, worry about herself. And that's about it, honestly. That and research. You need to try and put a mana crystal in her room so that she doesn't entirely always have to leave. It's really the only thing that she needs. The only other thing she needs in that room is a couple of mana crystals. Oh, that's right. We had a student there, but he left. We graduated a student out. So we've got like 50 gruel in here then? 51 bitter girl. Yay! And our area is pretty clean. Nice. Do we have the stuff to do the ritual? Nope, we need ice petals, smoke sticks, and fire phoenix flower. Let's go ahead and annihilate all of this. And we're going to prioritize all of that. Yeah. Honestly, we really do need some harvesting done. Harvest? Let's add chopping to the list, because we do need more wood. It feels like she's doing it faster than he is. Plus, he really doesn't have all that much left he can do. Looks like my pantry's getting kind of full, so I might need to make another pantry. It's fine though, soon I'll get more wood. It works as long as they've been harvested. Yay, we've now got Shine On! Go ahead and put that in Arthur's room. Room types. I need a recreation room. Incantaphone. Lofted. Interior. Needs to have 2 incantaphones. I have to think about that. I do for sure need to be able to down 2 of these though so that they can recreate. They for sure need some recreation in their lives. This will make them a little more happy. Which is very important. Yes, I know, I know. Void shrooms are still appearing. Not much I can do about that. They will always be appearing. Oh, that's an incense burner. Okay. What you poking me for? Oh, Theo's over here being sketchy. I can have more than one item in a rec room in a workshop. Just make sure. One or more stations. Cool. Well, we're about to put down an alchemy station, which means hopefully we can make a recharge station. What is Julia doing? Julia is still hauling things. Let's watch. Not much else going on in the school right now. I know eventually one of the important things is to have a night staff and a day staff. So that there's always people working. That's just like later down the line though that I'll actually get that dealt with. Plus if I can only have 21 people, it's gonna be a little more difficult. I mean, I get why I can only have 21 people, but maybe it increases later, I don't know. Interesting. So once the curse gets pushed out further, I guess, maybe I can have more people? I don't know. Maybe we'll push, out farther soon. Hey, we're dealing with the enchantophones or encantophones, depending on what you prefer to call them. Oh, they made the codex easier to find. Nice. It used to be that you could have, the founder constantly, dealing with things. Alright, so we are gonna put a little bit of recreation in shortly after they wake up, and shortly before they go to bed. That's gonna make it so that we have 2 hours a day where they can just relax, going to increase our happiness of our people, which is very important. Now we can make an incense burner. It's the stuff we need to make a hospital. However, our hospital wing is not large enough to do that as of yet, which is fine. We really need to make a greenhouse, that's for sure. I don't have the ability to make a greenhouse yet, but that's going to be one of the things I need to focus on is making a greenhouse. So what do I need to make? Rank 2 ones. Potions of recharge. Nice. Question is, though, I have air, earth, base. Oh, she is a water mage, so I could make her that, which would give me +2 to air, +2 to water. That would give her a 5 water and 3 air. Go that way and give her 5 and 5. Be pretty nice. What about Danny? I could give him lightning, which would give me a +3 in lightning and a +5 there. Danny doesn't look like he... Looks like he more got, like, that. It's... Ophelia. Ophelia can't really do that because she went from an initiate straight to being staff. The interesting thing is if I were to like do double water, while I gain an extra ultimate cast per day, I lose other things, whereas I can have characters that do like this and they get positives. If I do that, they get negatives. Oh, that's interesting. Tells you what you get. You would only gain +1 more water for that, and +2 to fire. You would gain +2 to lightning, which would make her a very skilled light mage. I'd give her +4, which means she would take Arthur's spot. Geyser Bolt Arcanist, Steam Sorcerer, a Mudslide Sorcerer, a Soak Root Arcanist, an Abyss Conjurer, and a Cloudy Conjurer. kind of like the idea of a Geyser Bolt Arcanist. I think we're gonna do this. It's like she will be horrible at trying to help with anything else, but she gets some pretty unique pluses for doing that. Annie. We might make him a Blazewind Arcanist. Sure yet, we'll look and keep watching and see what goes on. Do they have things they prefer? Likes using dark magic. I could just make her an Abyss Conjurer. Oh, Danny. He's an unknown quirk still. Creepiest quilting. Filters are pretty fun. That means that now we have the ability to make filters. Things that carry, go and pick up all our stuff for us, that mine and chop and tend to our plants and our animals and stuff. It's pretty fun. Pretty nice too, because then suddenly my mages don't need to deal with that stuff, and that's a very big bonus for me. Because it means suddenly my mages can have more important things to do than, say, chopping down trees, picking plants, planting their own bitter rice. Okay, so she's finishing second sight right now, which gives us the ability to use Cora corpses and gives us odd windows. Now we need to start working on other things. So what do we need? Desperately. Honestly, we need one of those. Like, really bad, because we need those Coras to stop trying to eat our plants. Is that used to make meals for wolfkins? Must research and mages study Mage Tower or Mage Hermitage. Oh dear. Where to this part are we? Alright. Oh wait, we're already on workshops. Fine kitchen. Healer. Wood cuttery. Painting studio. Sculpture room. Mage's study. Alright. Must have 4 or greater scholarly, must have 1 arcane sentry, exactly 1 door, be skewed and private. Okay, so now we've got to move. Gotta move that out of there. Julia. Move that immediately, please. No, that's already bright in there. Let's go to luxury. How much luxury does that give us? It gives us 2 luxuries, so we need 2 of those. What is Iris chopping things? Because him assisting with chopping, he feels, is equal to him constructing things. Mushrooms of all types abound. Spore shroom, fractal mold, bramble spawn, and void shroom grow twice as fast. Mages with nature wands start battle with nature waxes. Mages with earth wands start battle with earth wanes. Enemies from the fungal caverns will show up in some above ground battles. Okie dokie. In theory, this will go from being a workshop to being a mage's study. There we go. Mage's study. Means our research is 100% faster. We've got to start planning for this mage's study to be a mage's tower, which means it needs to have its own, roof. Because I'm pretty sure for the final one, it'll only allow for, Mage's Hermitage, Mage's Tower. See, what do we need to research after Tidy Gardens? Honestly, it'd be nice to get those early. What else do we need, honestly? Honestly, having that refining beast would be pretty nice, but we really do need to, get some better food. Oh, those are my void cap windows. I need those for sure. So this is my dragon walk, right? Yep. Definitely need that. Just go all the way there. Because that will allow us to make a +10 conviction meal, which will make people very happy here. Let's these columns up towards the top, because that'll make it easier for us to make some of these things. And we for sure need that. Where's the... oh gosh, we need that for sure. Is that a crystal ball? Interesting. Brilliance of flashes. Flashes of brilliance, rather. Solemn pedestal. Jewel accessories. That'd be nice. Journey. Pillars of strength. Oh gosh. What's that? Right, we've got about 15 things queued up. No, we're just gonna have Julia finish that research real quick for us. So that when we have them wake up, she just immediately can start on the other stuff. Second sight was the last. Thing that Julia could do in research, so yay! We finished all of our rank 1 research. That wasn't that bad. 18 days in and all the rank 1 research is done. Now we just got a metric ton of rank 2 research to do. A lot of stuff that needs to be done, like yesterday. Just... why are my chests broken? What? Repair the chests. I know I don't necessarily need need just eyeballs, but I do need to get rid of those Korra corpses so they stop appearing and destroying my stuff. I know void shrooms appeared. There 'tis not much I can do about that void shroom, except for just allow it to exist. Try making another lightning wand and another water wand and see if we can't get better mages than we did previously. Nice part about all the way down is it'll permit me to extend out some of these areas, as will making new foundation. So that's why we're going all the way down and then going places, because that foundation will allow me to make like greenhouse over here, which will allow me to start getting like Phoenix Kiss and ice flowers and stuff. I mean, you know, suddenly some of these materials that seem hard to keep in stock are going to be a lot easier to deal with. I'm gonna start domesticating rats right over here and stuff like that. I'm gonna push the school out farther so that, you know, I can have a larger medical room and a larger thing over here. You know, my auditorium's obviously gonna stay right there because it's easier to have it right there. Hey, we've got all the way down. Pixie dust. Nutmage. Alright. Like my mage's got my one's got made. I don't know why I thought staff for a second. Oh, nice. I got a shattered. I like the Shattered. They're honestly so interesting looking. Tend to 3 plants. Have dinner in a mess hall. Last windfall during class 50 times. And an intermediate, advanced, or skill-specific classroom. Sounds like fun. Alright. Everyone but Julia is sleeping, as it should be. Julia is gathering things. Please still. We're going to save again, because saving often is a good thing. One thing I need to start doing is planning out my classrooms, so I know for sure this is going to end up being an Earth classroom, because the Earth classrooms have to be grounded. Classrooms. So this one has to be elevated, has to have a flutter sail, whatever that is. It has to have an air apprentice mechanism, and a chalkboard. It's elevated. Elevated has no adjacent rooms or foundation below. It's not that hard to do, it's slightly annoying though. So this one, it has to be interior. It's the Geomancers, which is the Earth one. Huh. It used to be grounded. Apparently this one's now grounded, the Earth one. Earth one has to have 6, or the plant one rather has to have 6 or more planters, a Terra Aureum, a Nature's Apprentice, tree, and a chalkboard. This one has to be towered, which means it has nothing around it. Has to be skewed. This one has to be lofted. This one has to be private. And then we'll need an advanced classroom just for our apprentices. So I think what we're going to do is when we move this mage's study. So one thing I'm planning to do is I will be pushing this out, pushing the bottom out here all the way to both sides, all the way over on both sides. I'm going to make the Arboreum, like, right over here. I'll jump up one and, like, right up here, or maybe over here. No. For once, we're gonna put the glass area right here. That's where our plants are going to live. Mage's study is probably going to be 4 floors up, like over here-ish. The air study will be on the opposite side. Geomancer will probably be down here. Well, no, it has to be elevated. It's gonna look kind of skewed. It's fine. I think the point of this game is for things not to look structurally sound, honestly. Especially since the last research gives you something where you can just place it down and then suddenly just like build off in these random areas where it's like, you don't have to worry about about structure or anything like that. Actually kind of funny. I wonder if I can show you guys. I'd be able to show you guys. Probably be up here. That's just the large arch. Oh, here it is. Magic support. A magical block that provides support without needing to connect to the ground. You just pop that little buddy down. And then suddenly you can build wherever you want. So like say I wanted to build a whole nother part of the school, like right up here. I could just start building, pop that thing down, start building out. Probably have to pop another one down like right here or right here, so delete that one. Place it like right there. And then just keep building out and build a whole nother part of the school right there. And they've got brooms and stuff too, to where you can just use brooms to fly to different parts of the school eventually. It's actually kind of silly. Right now we're just kind of letting our mages exist though, because what we need is more research. That's why we made Emil and Finn. Let's keep going down in this cavern over here. Maybe instead of Beverly, we can take Finn with us and see. Finn's apparently got an F in speed, which I'm not gonna like, because I don't like when my mages aren't fast. Wait, he's got an S in oh no, he's got a C in speed. That's fine. As long as he doesn't have an F in speed, I don't care. And Shattered almost always have an F in health because, you know, they're shattered. They're crystals. Crystals don't like being hit. What is that? Cannot be knocked out unless at 1 HP this combat slot incoming nature damage deals ×2 and ×2 damage removing sustaining. Oof, Emil's getting his butt kicked. Good job, Emil. Gonna let Iris pass. Regen some mana. Smack that dude back. Set him on fire, because fire is good. And we got the Cursed Initiate Gwen. Who has the oh. Move the Curse Bound! He's a human initiate. He has a rank 2 lightning wand, which means she's already she has an F in power. Why do my lightning mages like torturing me like this? Don't understand. I think it's just something they like to do. What does this mean? Oh, that's a fully trained marker. Okay. That's fine. Rescued a cursed-bound mage. Achievement unlocked. we've finished the fungal area. So we've got to go this way to find our rank 2 ones. It's probably our rank 2 1 thing. It's probably like right here. Not very far from it, but it's pretty far away still. That just means that essentially we'll be going from having initiates to having apprentices. So technically this character will be an apprentice once once she gets leveled up, even though well, I guess they're gonna make it so that her rank 3 wand is her. No, rank 3's always been the apprentice route, I think. I don't know. And we're definitely putting the growing the growth area over here for a little bit at least, though. Maybe once we get the rank 3 thing that makes us grow everywhere, we'll just put like a random floating building over here somewhere. And that'll be where our plants live. Yay, we've now got the ability to make foundation. Researched lighting it up. We can now make glass roofs. That's good. And I think Theo just stubbed his toe. Ow. My hair. Rude butt. Plan has completed. Dancing with friends. Dine solo. It's gonna be. Do I not have enough beds? Oh, I have to have enough beds. It looks like everybody's got a bed. Oh, Gwen and Emil don't have beds. That's kind of rude of me. Oopsies. It's fine, Julia's gonna make them beds. Emil, do me a favor. When? I know it's probably better than sleeping in the dungeon, but let's make it a little better than sleeping in the dungeon and give you an actual bed. Or at least a cot, you know? I haven't made actual beds yet. Sorry. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, nerds, if you haven't already. It helps grow the channel and helps us know that you are enjoying our content. Humans perform better in battle. Hour of the Human. Hour of the Human. Gain endurance when they enter battle. Endurance. When knocked out for the first time in battle, restore 1 HP and endurance is removed. Oh, nice. So basically they just get to bounce back instead of, you know, having to be revived. They'll just kind of bop off the floor and be like, I meant to do that. Everybody's just gonna be like, sure, you did. Have bitter rice gruel and people are eating, Let's not eat my gut berries, guys. Let's eat my bitter rice gruel, please. You know, I make that stuff for you guys to eat, but y'all just seem convinced that you guys just need to sit there and eat bitter rice and shit. Or gruel and gut berries. Just like kind of the worst meal you could eat. Just saying. Iris is teaching. He doesn't have low conviction, so I don't get why he's dauntless. He's got students to teach, so he should be fine. Train a student in less than 2 days after they arrive at your school. Sweet. Apparently Finn is an overachiever. Yeah, we're definitely keeping him. Definitely keeping Finn. That means we can graduate Beverly. After she tends to 15 plants. So essentially, the more of these trials that they complete, the better stuff they'll leave us when they leave. The better ritual stone type thing they'll give us once they leave. Why did this not turn into a... Oh, it's still missing 3 luxury. That would be why. Eventually, we're going to have chests in specific rooms that have certain things, like, you know, the pantry will only ever have, like, plant food. And we'll put a different storage in for plants that aren't, you know, like that, the specific plants of, like, alchemy plants in the alchemy room and shit like that. Right now, we don't have that luxury. Right now, we're just lucky to have chests that aren't empty. Hey, we've got a dining room finally. That'll increase the conviction of our staff. Only our staff. Okay. Means our staff will be a little less angry occasionally. Fog's kind of getting too close for my lights. Do that. Yay! Thanks to Gwen, we get more, pushback. Why are you poking me in the brain? I need to poke you back. Stop being rude. I'm just picking on Theo. You guys can't hear him, but he kept poking me. He's being a troublemaker today. He likes making trouble. Like his forte. Just finish assembling that for us, there, dear Julia. How much research have we actually completed? So we've done the glass rooftop, the support, that one. She started on up in the air, which gives us the air apprentice mechanism and the wind chimes. She's gonna do under lock and key, which will give us the ability to make large chests, which is nice. We don't have the runewood to do it yet, but once we get runewood, you know, it'll be a little easier. She's gonna make mining thing, repair thing, the lumberjack. Three and 4, what's 5? 5 is the window and the chimneys for making a better scullery. Recommended level 9. Oh, I mean, we can try it, but I don't think it's gonna go. I'm not sure we're gonna win this one. Oh. We will put Gwen in instead of that guy. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It's probably not gonna go well for us, but we'll try. I think maybe Gwen wasn't the right one to bring. Alright, so we're gonna reload. Try that. Weakness to earth, weakness to nature, resistance to air, resistance to nature, resistance to dark, resistance to lightning, weakness to air. Not an air character though. Maybe that? Let's try that and see what happens. I think part of the reason why I just put Gwen in there is because of the human thing, but honestly, the human thing isn't entirely worth putting her in there, because while they perform better in battle. It just means that when she gets knocked down, she gets better, she just gets the ability to get back up. And that's not necessarily useful. Okay, we're gonna earth armor. We're gonna put counterattack on him, which will kind of assist with some of the issue that we had with him. He's gonna pass, increase his mana. Swirly Vines, those two, which is gonna pull her up and defeat the other one. It'd be better to attack him. Pass there. Have her take him, or attempt to take him out. That didn't go very well. Oh well. We're gonna put counterattack on Annabelle this round. Slow her down. Okay, so Iris passed out. Not the best thing, not the worst thing either, though, because we can just do this real quick. Is very hungry. Interesting. Actually, let's have him revive because he has a better revival skill, I think. Got 105 bitter race. Nice. I only have 32 bitter rice gruel though, so we're definitely gonna want to make at least 40 more bitter rice gruel. I think we're for sure keeping Finn. Finn is a very good character. Fortunately, Annabelle needs to eat before she rests. I don't have the ability to bloom that yet. You know, I've never bloomed one of those jade dragon eggs. The only reason why it hasn't happened is because I haven't really had the mages to do it before. Yes, I know about apprentices. has reached level 2. He is good. What else can we do right now? Fog laughs mockingly. The fog seems to glow, but its recent victories, but it doesn't seem to be doing any harm for now. Yeah, unfortunately, the fog is probably going to start causing chaos, because that's what it likes to do. Yes, I know he needs medical rest, but he also needs food. Okay, that's cool. Well, let's make him blue. Oh, we can be a red fox. A red wolfkin. We can be a wolf with glasses. I like that. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, no, I like that attire better. Look at that. You know, I like the blue attire better now. And I definitely like the half moon glasses. Oh, that's fabulous. Let's look at wolf. Let's look at body shape. Ooh, that one's pretty. Go with green. We'll make it a pale wolf. And we'll give him a monocle, because why not? Oh my gosh, that one's cute! We're gonna go with purple. Go with a red wolf. Annabelle. Ophelia. Ooh. I've never played around in this menu before. Kind of fun. I like that. Yeah. See if that stuff's stuck. I think I put Ophelia in that outfit. Aw, did none of my stuff stick? Why didn't it stick? I have to press that? Oh. So I have to make them shapeshift. And I forgot to customize Danielle. Gosh, I feel so bad now. Ooh, I like that one. That one looks cool. Change the mage's appearance in the magic mirror. What do you think? Does our school look more unique now? I think so. Oh, she's almost done with underlocking key. I like that. Wait, what is Iris doing? Iris, you should be sleeping. You just got better, Iris. I'm very disappointed in you. Oh, that's better. I think what I need to do right now is get to area where my thing will be. It says inductive. Times 2 lightning damage when cast from this combat slot. Mia. Alright, let's go like that. Get this going. I need to find that thing so that I can start making higher level mages. Unfortunately, the only mages that'll really get it are the ones that I want to keep the most. So, like, Beverly's probably going to be graduating soon. Keep going. Sometimes it's easier to just, you know, let people have their little bit of damage and just keep pushing forward. What's this? Cleansed prevents and removes any combat status effects in this combat slot. Incoming dark damage deals ×2 and removes cleansed. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone who casts dark damage, so that sucks for us. In battle. Annabelle's lost some health. It's fine. She's lost 6 points. With Mama. Button pass for Emil. Well, we're almost there, but most of our mages are now exhausted. Iris, who has insomnia. And There we go. You're going to cure his insomnia. Need another Earth Mage, let's be honest. Yeah, I need two. And whichever one's better, we'll keep the better one. We're also gonna go ahead and graduate Emily. Or Beverly, rather. Honestly, we might graduate this dude too. Let's see, what is he at? Really like him to get more trials done before I send him off. He's honestly got some really good stats. Maybe we just need to give him another wand. Him and Finn for sure. Emil. Oh, we might keep Emil. Or are we gonna keep Gwen? I think we were gonna keep Gwen because Gwen already has a rank. Yeah, we were gonna keep Gwen, so Emil needs to graduate. We need to complete some of his stuff. At the Refining Beast for 3 total hours. Let's go ahead and save real quick. I'll be right back, nerds. Try not to go anywhere. Pause, because we don't want them to keep doing stuff. And... one moment, guys. Darn it. So there we go. Back to what we were doing. So we graduated Beverly. Means Beverly left us a relic. So what kind of relic did she leave us? She left us a water relic. Gives plus 10 conviction for every water task. Mages. Waterwork spells have a 15% chance to do a plus 4 cast. Plus 4 water per cast, plus 1 water skill population cast. So that means that we can have more water characters, basically. Which is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. See, does Iris still have negative effects to him? It doesn't look like it, because it would appear in the same area that Flynn's increase does. Let's keep trying to push forward and get to being able to give our mages rank 2 wands. I think we've got 2 more rooms left. We're gonna earth armor like we normally do. Growth. Electrify. So they took him down to... Oh, they took 10 points. That's not good. It just means we gotta work harder. Earth armor again. He's got restless. That's not good. I think that has to do with the fact that he, passed out recently. It's fine, all we just gotta keep doing is trying to get these guys dealt with. Oh no, they seem to just force that on my characters. Interesting. Must be just their ability, okay. And he now has a stack of insomnia, that's not good. It's not the worst thing to happen, it just is not the best thing that could have happened. Yeah, this looks like it might be our last room. Because generally, those statue-looking things right there are the last part. Go ahead and inspire her. Nexus Gateway. Yay! That means that they can all return through that. Bring them up top. It also means that we can now cure his insomnia again. The nice thing is when this Nexus gate closes, I can still get there through this gateway right here. I need Julia to deal with that stuff. I do need void shrooms to stop growing in every area. He's famished. Are you going to go eat something? Yes, he is currently eating. As long as he's currently eating, we're not going to have a problem. Now their sleeping area and their eating area are done. Here we do need this to deal with. Making the rest of these so that their learning area and stuff can stop void capping. I'm not worried about it. Annabelle, why are you harvesting things? You need to sleep, my dear. Feed status. Craving recreation. Some more scheduled. Feeling a bit safe. Yeah. Okay, apparently she's not hungry and she's not exactly tired. Means that I'm doing my job at least. They're not exhausted and they're at least being fed. May not be necessarily a meal that they like to eat, but it's not a meal that they hate either. Sometimes that's the best we can hope for. There is not... Okay, no, Iris did shapeshift. Thought I put Iris in a different outfit. I make this better than an assembly hall. See, for an auditorium, I needs to be skewed luxury, and it needs 4 impressive luxury. I can make just barely lit enough. It'll help a little bit with that. Room goal. Recreational. A relic room, not a misc room. Rec room. Interior, which doesn't make. It's fine. Once I get ready to build up, it'll be different. For right now, it's just got to be where it's gotta be. Nice though, a lot of our rooms are suddenly very well lit. It's necessary for my rooms not to have void shrooms. She's researching ventilation. That is going to be important. Merge odd window. That to the list. List. That. I'm guessing that might it better for my Vulcan. Spaces. Was it this one that maybe I did? No, I've done that. It's been done. Those have been done. Seabed. Yours will be mine. That's the quilted miner. Alright. Well, we seem to be going pretty quickly in the maybe not as quickly as I thought, now that I look at all of it. I mean, we're getting stuff pretty well taken care of. We're gonna have Julia finish up placing all this stuff. Everyone is sleeping right now. Should make a relic. I feel like that needs to be a goal, is making a relic room next. Or sooner. Finn has completed Austere Sleeper. She slept in an area that increases the conviction of the people who sleep in it. When we look at our lighting, everything but this room is lit. And I'm not worried about that room right now, because honestly, it's not important. Every place that the mages go now, worry about mushrooms. That's what I was hoping for. That's one goal completed today. Now, what do I need to do to make a relic room? Book of relic room. To make an archive, you need it to be skewed, pristine. It needs to have 20 or greater impressive luxury, 4 or fewer relic plinths, and one or more and 4 or fewer. So that enables the relic plinth power about... Must have 6 or more attunement benches, 1 or more small bookshelf, large bookshelves, 2 gargoyles, 1 large roof decoration, 55 or greater luxury, and 35 or greater scholarly, as well as 3 or more large windows or 1 or more huge. Now let's start with the library. To be skewed, must have 3 attunement benches, 2 small roof decor, 20 or greater luxury, 8 or greater scholarly, 3 or more windows, or 1 or more large windows. Okay. Does not have any teaching stations, ritual sigils, medical beds, and contophones, any beds, any research, crafting, or refining. Alright, so let's start with the archive. That seems like it's going to be the easiest one to deal with, so I can only put up to 4 relic plinths. It needs to have greater luxury. I don't think I have relic plinths yet. Yeah, we don't have relic plinths yet. Where are relic plinths on our research? Relic. Number 6. Alright, so we got some time before we can do that. That's fine. Let's see, what side do we want to put? It's gonna be way easier to clear out side. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to put foundations start. Yeah, we're not worried about that because we have the Nexus gate that allows us to go that way. We didn't completely finish that way because we do want to add some more plants like bitter rice and candy and stuff like, and the like rock candy and stuff like that, because we're going to extend out this later and make kind of a empty room in between here where this won't necessarily touch this part, but it will still be near it. It's going to be kind of like a dead zone classroom. Good ventilation. Just been completed. Nice part about that is that I can take this small chimney right here and place it right there, and it'll do the same thing. Oh, nice. I can actually place these. 1, 2. And we'll just have to trust that that part of the roof will be fine for a little bit. Lightning rods are pretty awesome. So they prevent, basically the destruction of my school. Oh wait, I can change the... Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know I could change the color of the fire. That's kind of sick. I like that. So we've now officially fixed that. Now we need to construct walls. We don't necessarily need this to be tall. Good. So she's dealing with the, really is dealing with our lighting first, which to me is one of the more pressing matters right now, in case lightning decides to strike our school. These used to be a lot more expensive. I'm kind of glad that they made them easier to make earlier in the game, because I used to have issues dealing with things like lightning. Out of stone. An unique issue I've not had a lot before. Looks like, though, we do one of these battles, we don't really have a lot of issues. Stone for a little bit. Ophelia hates bitter rice meal. Sorry you feel that way, Ophelia. He definitely needs to keep his armor up. Let's see what's this. Go ahead and change those. Lady. I don't know, we're gonna pass on him for a moment because I would very much rather him attack. Oh, well, that one's almost defeated as well, so it wouldn't exactly matter. $100 stone is going to come in handy, though, as we... balls. Got enough of that. Why can't I... I've never had that issue before, that's... Apparently I can't do that full area. I have to say, I've never had that happen. Great. Let's demolish that. That. Integration. Construct a new wall. Here. Hmm. I've never had this much issue placing a glass roof before. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I've never had that kind of issue before. Okie dokie. What does this do? Causes ice flower to spawn at high rates and grow 4 times faster. Phoenix kiss plants will spawn much less frequently and grow slower. Mages with water will start with water waxes. Nature will start with nature wanes. Enemies from the stone ruin will show up in battles above ground. Interesting. Oh, I forgot to put a door, didn't I? Sometimes we forget the doors. It's okay. I did it. Because I ran out of stuff. Okie dokie. One thing at a time. I'm gonna get the greenhouse built, and then we'll worry about other things. The shard stone base. Unfortunately, I do need to try and get some rain to, one's going. Let's go ahead and do. See, we need 2 per thing. Got 2 students that need it, so we need. I also need to put another lightning rod or 2 along this, smoke sticks, which means we do need to plant some smoke stick. Some planters. Wormwood, gutberry, smoke seed. Six plants of smoke seed. It'll eventually get to the point where we really don't need any of these plants harvested because we will have plants in the greenhouse. Have Arthur do, or Iris do the recharge potions. That'll be good for him. We should finish the greenhouse before we start building the plants. Use the alchemy station to make a potion. Might actually have to start planning to use potions and stuff. So I need to make a water ×2. Air ×2. Are those the two ones I don't have? Those are the two ones I don't have. So I'm about to do the fire wand. Not even close to doing water wand yet. Let's go and find our water wand tier 2 and place that up to number 8. Difference between a gifted student and a non-gifted student. Really been able to figure that out. Google has an answer to that. Increased magical potential and a bonus relic slot. Interesting. Let's try and summon a gifted Earth Initiate. I've got the Fire Apprentice Pyre. And the Air Apprentice Pyre. Gwen now likes Crabbage meals. I don't have Crabbage. How does she know if she likes Crabbage if she's never eaten Crabbage before? Hilda. Hilda has 4 slots. C5 better drool. It's 2. Go 2 days in a row without getting very tired. Wants to fastball full during class. Oh, wait, we were also going to look at her stats. B, A, B, F. Yeah, see, most Shattereds have Fs in this category right here. And there's just not much we can really do about that. They just always have it. Storm is incoming. I believe that means that there's a lightning storm. Place it out there. And this is probably gonna get attacked, and there's not much we can do about that, but at least this part isn't going to have a problem. At least it shouldn't have a problem. Because we have lightning rods. See, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew for sure that side was gonna get attacked. Not the worst lightning storm I've ever had. Get all those people dancing. Alright, Arthur, get back to work. You got stuff you gotta do so that we can get these kiddos some wands. And we've got fire wand 2. Make a fire wand 2. And then we'll send Danny to go do his ritual, which will get us one person with a rank 2 wand, which will get us 2 people with a rank 2 wand. And then once she gets the water one done, we can get Finn a rank 2 wand and stuff. Honestly, we're probably gonna try and get him a rank 3 dark wand. Or maybe I should just get him a rank 2 dark wand. Dark. That's down with our stitching and stuff. Number. Like, instead of making... Oh darn, we already made the fire one. Looks like our rank 1 earth wand is still sitting there, honestly. Let's delete all these other ones. Danny. Let's honestly just go with Lava Conjurer for this dude. Go with a Lava Conjurer there. We'll do the Dark Conjurer for the other chick. Got an Earth 1, 2 now, so we should just be able to go down here. Danny. Oh no, he has to have a rank 2 wand. Okay, so the rank 3 wand is the one, and you can do that too. Okay, never mind. My bad. I'm just complicating things. It's fine. Names we now need to those. Oh, Hilda reached rank 3 really quickly. I think that means now that Hilda can go down here and get her rank 3 wand. So I can send all 3 of them down there. And they can get their wands together. Nice. Okay, well, let's craft all these wands, and then we'll worry about that. All the stuff we can grow. Not just lovely. Yes, I know. We don't have the smoke steed or fire or whatever. Yeah, go ahead and make those potions for me, darling. Go ahead and save real quick. Only thing he hasn't done is his mess hall, and I don't think I'm gonna have that in time for me to care. So I think what we're gonna do is we are going to graduate Meal. Because while I adore having a meal here, Gwen does what Emil does a little better. And unfortunately, Gwen will probably be taking over Arthur's spot soon, because she's probably going to be one of my first apprentices. So she made me 2 potions. Now I need to make a water wand. Then we can have the 3 kiddos go down and get their new wands. I'm aware there are void shrooms in my school. Earth wand and a fire wand. Now I just need this water wand. And now we can go rank up these 3 to tier 2. awesome to watch. Hooray! Perform a tier 2-1 upgrade at the Wand of Transfiguration. So now all of these guys can provide 60 movement. Unfortunately, you can only use students in a large one. It would be 30, 60, 90, and then 120 between those two, which would well 210 fog. Of course, I have to have all the stuff for that, but we're working on it. You know, sometimes work is slow. Alright, I need door area. I have to leave at least one square. Now I need to defeat a bunch of rats. Look! A bunch of rats. Students need a teacher. We'll have Julia teach. Our tier 2 wanted students practice. Not the Phoenix Kiss. That's a Phoenix's Kiss. That one. I think the only thing that's missing for this room to be a workshop is for the skew. 2, 3. 1, 2. Go ahead and place. That'll allow us to extend out on this side a little more. Teachers who want to sit and drink a libation. Alright, nerds. We're gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. I think we've made some pretty decent progress with our schools. So, I would like to thank you guys for coming to hang out with us. I hope to see you guys over on Twitch tomorrow, where we will be causing some form of chaos, as we normally do. I hope that you guys have a great night, and remember, stay nerdy! Goodbye, nerds! Remember, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already.